It's 1 player, 2 player. Put controller in and they turn the power button on and say power on. Spook fest.
This is nuanced as fuck, right? I just want to talk about it. I don't have an opinion regarding it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I do, but it's a good one.
It's a good one. It's fucking everyone's opinions.
So
Nobody
this
says.
has always been the beginning of every good conversation ever, John. Good job.
Nobody's ever had an opinion on something. I have the bad opinion about something.
Well, what would be the bad opinion of this?
I don't know, but I just know somebody wouldn't open their thing with I have the bad opinion about this.
Let me get to it.
Bill Cosby didn't do it.
That is
would
false.
they wouldn't open it with I have the bad opinion. They just say I don't think Bill Cosby did it. They'd be fucking delusional, but they would not open up with I have the bad opinion on this. What the fuck? They're shooting at you. That's right. Gorgonzola or whatever his name is. Gorgachon.
Hold on, I can't fight you like this.
I can't think straight what's going on. I'm running over here. Bye.
Anyway, so my point is this. The Neil Gaiman information that I recently received, I literally received this last night.
5 minutes ago, in fact.
Because I was trying to figure out how Good Omens 3 was going, Season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, there's assault things to him. And then they were like, yeah, and he said that they're not real, and they didn't happen. I'm like, do they have any proof? And so far they don't have any proof, because it's mostly just, it's in court, it's currently being discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, man...
Fuck you. Fuck you. Holy shit.
Fuck, man.
He is powerful.
No!
Gorgonzola.
Oh, I fucked up dramatically.
I also thought about that. I didn't even think about it. You could always put off getting that weapon.
It's gonna be my main build weapon, though. So anyway, Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
And I was reading that, and I was like, man, this could go one of two ways. And that's, it didn't happen, and they lied. Or it did happen, and some of them lied. Oh, I guess and then there's a third one, which is it did happen. And I was like, and that really sucks, because it becomes this thing. I feel like it's become this thing. It's been this thing for a while, even before all of this, like the Me Too movement and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I say the Me Too movement very fondly, because I think it was a great step forward. It's just that, like, you have a bunch of people that want to be famous for like 15 minutes. And so they kind of just like throw a dart at a board.
Mm-hmm.
And pick a famous guy.
Yeah.
And then say he did things to me.
That's been like that's been kind of my biggest issue with how big like the Me Too movement got, is because like as great as it's been, because like that's how like Harvey Weinstein got, and like I think that's how Bill Cosby got.
Yeah.
It's been also hijacked by It's been hijacked by lunatics who just want their 15 minutes of fame and will just be like, oh, yeah, this guy assaulted me. And it's just like, I don't have anything to prove it.
And
I have a bunch of stuff that proves to the contrary, but
it's really frustrating, because it's like
that's always
you're making it really hard for people to trust other women, and that's
been like the worst part about most like movements, though. Like, is it'll usually always get hijacked.
You always get people, no matter what movement, no matter what context, no matter what,
who just want like money.
Yeah, who just want fame for like 10 seconds. And so they jump on the bandwagon and they go, it was me too! And then it's a whole fucking thing. Unlike the Harvey Weinstein thing, which I think people who have been taking advantage of it miss the point of why it was #MeToo. It was a bunch of women Harvey Weinstein had done things to.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, I was also assaulted by X person. No, it was Harvey Weinstein exclusively. And that's why I support that movement. And I still think women should come forward, and I think men should come forward. I think people should come forward when things that shouldn't be done to them are done to them. But like, you can't have that conversation and not talk about the other half of it, which is that people take advantage of it. Like the same way you can't talk about this. I don't know why this is in my head. You can't talk about Kurt Cobain without also talking about Kurt Cobain's ex-girlfriend, who very clearly hired a man to kill him. I don't know why it's related in my brain, but I just thought about that and I was like, it's very similar. It's
like the exact
you can't not talk about one without the other.
Did he? What is the evidence?
Aside from the hitman coming forward and saying, yeah, she paid me to do it, here's the proof, and then he showed like text messages and
he showed a piece of paper.
And he showed a piece of paper that had her handwriting on it, like an actual contract. The fact that like a lot of the evidence around his death points to it being homicide, not suicide. And I think
it's 15 bullets in the back of his head. That just felt kind of weird.
It's really weird that there's a shotgun here, and it doesn't look like that killed him. It looked like he was dead before that. Huh.
Peculiar.
Suicide. It's the same situation with this other case where there's this mother, right, who lost her 2 sons and she got her throat slit. I don't know if you ever...
I have not heard about this.
It wasn't recent, but it's recently become
just 5 minutes ago.
Like big.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Chill out, brother. Chill out.
So, she had what I would call a mental breakdown on one of the children's birthdays. And she danced on his grave with silly string. Now, immediately, everyone painted her as, oh my god, you're sick, you must have murdered them, the boys. The thing is like, all the evidence pointed to there being another person in the room when it happened. Like somebody was an intruder and attempted to kill all 3 of them. But they were like, no, you're dancing on your son's grave with silly string. And then she even like went on record as saying, I don't remember doing this. I attribute it to just being like, I lost my boys and I was on like a bunch of meds, like prescription medication that like illegal, and I just wasn't handling it well. And you never know how you're gonna act when your sons die and it's his birthday, because it was his birthday a week after he died, or something like that, a week or 2 weeks. And they convicted her. She was convicted as guilty. My issue with that is I've read up on it, and it doesn't look like they had any concrete evidence. It was just they convinced the jury. And my issue with that is it really looks like somebody, the person who did it, was related to somebody in the law enforcement.
Oh my.
And that's why they didn't get convicted or found. That's always how it's going to look to me when shit like that happens. I'm going to be like, somebody who knew somebody committed this, and then they got off scot-free as a result. Really, like, chipper conversation, I know. Like, speaking of true crime and all that.
Speaking of criming it up right now in the streets.
I'm just grinding for blood echoes at this moment.
I need money.
Because I need my weapon I want for my build.
Should probably heal.
You're right. Probably should. I should also go get this, croissant.
Hello? Yeah.
It's not her. Can you look up where the survivors are? I'll let you know. Just read off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Read off Bloodborne survivors that can go to Odin Chapel.
Survivors.
Almost done.
Which one? Where are you at?
I'm before Odin Chapel.
Viola's daughter, the old woman. Ariana, skeptical man.
Her, Ariana. Where is
Woman
she?
of pleasure.
Where is she?
Cathedral Ward.
Cathedral Ward. Okay, so I haven't missed her. Okay, good. Good.
Lower Cathedral Ward, take narrow stairs down for the big plaza.
She
with
is
two church
main girl.
giants. Down narrow hallway with a lantern.
I love her, I adore her, and I wish fate were kinder to her in this game.
Give her a little smooch every day.
I absolutely would. You'd think it's a joke,
But
but I would give her a kiss every day and tell her how beautiful she is every day of the week.
He's like, hey, baby.
I killed him though.
I did kill him. What the fuck are you talking about? I also read that show me your boobs and I was like, what?
A blessed hunter. Oh no, blessed crow, blessed with blood or something like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful crow, blessed with blood. I think.
Beautiful crow, show me your boobs.